Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kurt Street. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. He escapes the pocket. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's faced at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
And that's a first down here for Army on the ground. Offensive line, look at these guys pushing, doing everything they can to help their back out. This is how you do it when you're Army. You've got to be able to sustain drives and pick up first downs.
And the Black Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. The catch is made.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Try and muscle for the first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Black Knights come to the line with first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Army, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Curt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Runs through the defender. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Savage. Quick throw, catch made on the outroute. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Savage. Running back grabs it on the screen. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. The Raging Cajuns will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the runner takes off to his right. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. And let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. And they pick up the first on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
This is what an RPO can do in this kind of situation. Kind of freeze those linebackers, open up those running lanes and the coverages to give this quarterback the option for a quick handoff or a quick pass. Here he sees the linebackers are back, hands it off, and picks up a critical 4th down.
And the Black Knights have 1st and 10 here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead.
That makes the score 14, Louisiana 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. An inside give now from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick throw. The catch is made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Savage. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got his man wide open. Touchdown, Louisiana. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
That makes the score Army 21, Louisiana 7.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Louisiana offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Scanning the field. It's Savage. Makes a quick catch. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The Raging Cajuns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Black Knights will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the second half is a handoff. A change of direction. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Savage. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The Ragin' Cajuns will have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the move now. Deep ball back to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception in the last series, he almost threw another one.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To the air, it's Savage. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the runner brought down after just a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Give it to the back again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Army.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Louisiana, 7.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Looking downfield, it's Savage. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. The Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Caught in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's Savage. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he'll just get rid of it. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Back to throw. It's Savage. Bringing pressure. It's the tight end who grabs it. And he will score. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
Louisiana, 14.
Bringing it out, it's Leonard. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your Baldy Black Nuts will take over 1st and 10.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down after that previous play. Now they're running on the toss. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Picks up 4. 3rd down coming up.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. And they'll run it with the draw play. Gets the first and still running. Tackle, but 1st down. And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Hand off to the right side. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Black Knights pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Leaning on the run game here late. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught quickly. Finding space at the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Black Knights. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Army 35, Louisiana 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Back to pass. It's Savage. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Here comes a handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Trying the run, it's Flanagan. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Savage. Running out of time in the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Leonard. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
To the air, it's Savage. The pocket breaking down. Off target and incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. It's a quarterback sneak. Second down after that run on the previous play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.